Hi everyone, welcome to Mariposas Creations. My name is Marisela and this is the Crafting Collective. I hope you're having a great Taco Tuesday. So come on in, say hi, and let me know where you're watching from. Don't be shy. I'm just going to look for myself on my iPad over here off to the side. We shall see how this internet works for me today. Hopefully everything goes good. Hopefully everything goes well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle myself out just a little bit. Make sure you are sprinkling as well. Let's see. We're just gonna wait as we're gonna wait for some more people to join us, and then we'll go ahead and get started. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone is doing well, and prayers for everyone who needs prayers as well. So let me see. Come on in, guys. So far everything looks good. We are gonna, we're gonna hopefully finish off the Easter Bunny house that we started a few weeks ago. We did the fence. It's completely dried, but it did break off. And I knew it was gonna happen because it had. Hi Heidi, how are you doing? I'm great, thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. And that actually was bound to happen because it did pull away from the clay. It's such a thin area between the pieces of wood or the clay, mimicking that. So yeah, that's what happened there. Let me see. Oh, maybe not there. Oh wow. So come on in, guys. Hola Elisa, ¿cómo estás, amiga? Are you working? Are you off today? I'm just sprinkling myself out right now. If it freezes, just go out and come back in. I'm hoping it doesn't happen. Hi, Joan. How are you? I hope it doesn't happen. Hopefully you're feeling better, Joan. I was trying to catch up on the comments in the group chat. I think you're coming on after me, right? Or did you change your mind? I think I'm done sprinkling. Working hard or hardly working. Just kidding. Yes, amiga. Get it. Okay, so here's the bunny house. It's a large item. I didn't get to go back. I've been so busy. So we'll finish this off. And I didn't even do any of that, what I said I was going to do. I do apologize. Been super busy, especially today. I had the cable guy come out today. And oh my God. You're going like, okay, awesome. Yes, Joan will be coming. Joan from Joan's Designs and Creations right here. She'll be coming on live after me today. So go check her out. Hi, Margaret. I'm doing great. How about yourself? So let me move that. So anyway, so we'll go ahead and continue doing this if we have time. I'm not sure. We'll finish off another bunny that I did start yesterday. So stinking cute, right? So I added some flowers to her, the one from yesterday. Here she is. Hi, Gloria. How are you, love? I actually was I was able to I finished her off today. I after my live yesterday, I continued to finish her off. Hi, Regina. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Okay, so here she is. She's so stinking cute. I just love her so much. And here that's her frontal view, but her side view is what matters. I went ahead and did her both. I was only going to do one side, and great, thank you for asking, Gloria. I went ahead and made her double-sided, so I did put the flowers on both sides of her. Although I need to go back, I need to add the blush on her cheek on this side. I didn't do that yet. I forgot. So this side does have it. She's got her little flowers there, her little roses, and her butterfly, the butterfly on her nose. I did shade the butterfly, the top at the bottom. Thank you so much, Regina. Thank you, Mary. Yes. Thank you for sprinkling. So here she is. I'm not sure. I may just leave her like this. I'm not sure, but I do plan on making a larger one. So I don't know if I want to add her to, let's just say, for example, a container like this. I don't know. Thank you so much, Gloria. Okay, so I don't even have anything. Thank you, Sherry. Let me grab some clay. I was like rushing. Having the cable guy come over today really set me back. Thank you so much, ladies. Give me just a moment. Let me see what colors clay. White and green. White and then some green. Let me see, what green is that? Oh, the other green. Okay. I have 4 shades of green. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see. I have this bucket or this container, and actually the bow, I changed my mind. Well, actually I was going back and forth we decided to put a bow on top of the egg. I was gonna do clay, but I don't want to do clay. Really didn't want to do clay. I was going back and forth on it. I'm gonna do a bow. Hi, Joanne. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Finally caught me live. I think it's been a while. But thank you for being here, love. Are you going live tonight on your YouTube channel? Well, Shay, on kind of, sort of, but I'm testing it out. So far, so good. So there's so many things to think about and so many options. Hi, Albert. So many options, and it's just, yes, Gloria, I did. I did. Oh, awesome, Joanne. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to catch it tonight too. I gotta set a reminder or something like that for it. But yes, I did, Gloria. I did go back maybe like 2 weeks ago when I did start it. It is the jumbo plastic egg from Dollar Tree. Hi, Marie, from Dollar Tree, and it's the top half of it, and it's a pink one. It's I covered it because I didn't. It's metallic, or not metallic, iridescent, and I didn't want it iridescent. I wanted it more, like that, just solid. Awesome, Gloria. Yes, awesome. Like, send me some. I think you sent me a picture earlier. Somebody sent me a picture. I haven't looked at it. I really hadn't looked at my messages all day, pretty much, especially this morning, because I was busy with the cable guy. And so yeah, a lot to think about. So what happened is that it turns out that I actually have 2 routers. The one I mentioned before, I thought I only had one. Yes, I got one. I was gonna. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Hi, Livia. How are you, love? So anyway, so many things. So I'm testing it out right now. I tested it out earlier, so I'm testing it out with my live today. So since I have 2 routers, so I have 2 networks, and so the network that I originally was logging onto was the Spectrum one, and the other one is mine from that came with the house. Actually, it's the router that's on top of my ceiling in the dining room. That one came with the house, and that one, he said, it's 100 times better than theirs, right? Which I already knew that, but I couldn't use that one because Spectrum's Wi-Fi is not designed to send the signal or connect to anyone else's router. So we did a speed test on it outside of this room and inside this room. Hola, Margarita. And the internet out there outside this room is anywhere between 300 or 400, what is it, megabytes, whatever. And inside the room with Spectrum Wi-Fi, it's only like in the 30s. And I was like, oh my God, no wonder. And so, but he did say, you know, you only need two to like watch a video, like say for example on YouTube. And I'm gonna continue. I don't want to stop crafting. And so he said, what did he say? He said that well, we'll see, amiga, because we have an hour and a half, well, almost an hour and 10 minutes to go. Well, actually an hour and 20 minutes to go. So we'll see. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, and all that stuff, right? So I had to, when I logged into the router, my first origin, not the Spectrum, the other one, that one is not connecting 100% to it for whatever reason, but it still works. And inside this room with that Wi-Fi, it's running at 50 something megabytes or whatever they're called, which is, you know, almost double with the Spectrum. So I'm like, okay, so that's a little better. And I know, right, Leah? And so, and guess what? With the Spectrum Wi-Fi, every time that I came into this room, I'm using this one here for the grass, for the back part. Every time I came into this room, my phone within seconds, with whatever I'm watching, whether it be a live or a YouTube video, it would start buffering for a long time, like almost a minute, and then it would work. And well, with the other one, my original one, it didn't do that. Coming in here, it didn't do it. So I was watching someone's live earlier, so I said, you know what, let me go test it that way. I'm watching a live, someone else's live, and it didn't buffer. I tested it, you know, going out, in and out, waiting a while out there, then before coming in here, and it didn't buffer with my original one. But with Spectrum's, it buffers. Hi, Carly. Thank you so much. Yes, it's got a zipper. The other one that I had with the floral, the transparent one, that one was a little jacket as well. Thank you, amiga, for sprinkling. So, I logged into my original Wi-Fi, and it didn't buffer. And I have both devices with it, with my my original Wi-Fi. Well, it's not Wi-Fi, it's the router. It's the network, my original network. That's what it is. So logging into that router, so far so good. So like I said, fingers crossed. prayers. But there's so many options. Like, I could do that. He said I could do that. And what it is that because the Spectrum router is on the opposite side of the house, I actually thought it was working off of the one that came with the house, because I have a smart house, right? And that's the router that everything works off of. So anyways, but the Spectrum router, I actually ended up getting it because I remember they did tell me it wouldn't work with the one I have. And so, but he said, I don't really need their router, but I can't use Spectrum with my router because it just won't connect, right? Like I mentioned earlier, so it just won't work. So anyways, what was I gonna say? So yeah, their router, I don't log into Wi-Fi when I mean, it's optional, but Maureen, I don't know. I mean, I do log into it. But what was I saying? But yeah, that router is on the opposite side of the house, which is why it takes forever. Why it doesn't, it's like the signal doesn't reach all the way over here because it's too far from the router. Everything is in there because it's in my closet, and because with for everything for the smart house, everything is in there. The whole brain is over there. So but anyway, so that's where that's at. He did suggest to get an extender. I know, right? Whatever works best, exactly. So he did suggest to use an extender for it, or have this room hardwired, which means they have to drill holes, get the cable, drop the cable, and then connect it all the way over there. I was like, no, we're not doing that. So he did suggest, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of, what did he say? Wi-Fi mesh. I've never heard of it until today when he said it. I was like, what is that? And so it's actually, I'm going to call it a router. It's not, it's like, it works like a router. He could have just said router, but he said Wi-Fi mesh. They said it on Amazon because he put it on there on my Amazon. He's like, this is it, but make sure it says, has the number 6E at the end or the number 7, because that's what it's for, this or whatever, you know. I have a dumb Maureen. You're so funny. So yeah, so he so he said that you could buy 1, 2, or 3, or however many you need for your house. So I could have one like up one side of the house and the other one on this side of the house. No, it's the router, because you have to log into that just like the router. But I cannot use Shay, you too. I can't use I won't be able to have, because it's not part of a Spectrum device, or equipment, I should say. They can't come out here and install it. I'd have to get a technician to come out and do that. And I'm like, okay, I wouldn't want the house to be Shay. Yeah, so he said that, and I'm like, oh, my son and his wife will be here next month. I don't think I told you guys. So that's a whole other story. I'm so excited. But they'll be here next month, and they're coming back to here San Antonio next month, and I'm so excited for them to be here because they're gonna be staying with me. Yay! So excited. Anyways, and I told him, so, well, they're coming next month, and both of them are IT, and so, you know, he could help me set that up if I go that route, you know. So he's like, oh, well, there you go. And I'm like, yes. So after he left, I text my son, because I know he's at work. So I text him, and I told him, hey, when you get off of work, can you please call me? I said, it's Wi-Fi related. And he said, oh, and that's all I said. He texted me back, and he said, oh, yeah, I have to fix our Wi-Fi at home, too. So he's going to help me with it. He doesn't know it yet. I think he knows now. So he'll help me with that. If I decide to go that route. But I'll have to, if I do, I'll wait till next month when they do get here. Again, I don't know if I'm going to do that. If this works, great. What I'm doing now, me having to log into my original network, then yeah, I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to go any other route. I'll just keep this one. Oh my gosh. This thing overlapped. Ooh. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. And oh, okay there. Oh my gosh. This one overlapped. Sweet, that is. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Shay. Why'd you stay here? Please fix the Wi-Fi. Help with the Wi-Fi, the business. Okay, I have to cut this off because it just overlapped. It overlapped. Everything has been right. Yeah, so far so good. I don't want to jinx it, but you know, I also have to pray on it because last week was horrible. I don't know if whoever was on there live with me all last week, you guys know it's like it was terrible. So I'm gonna put this in the bag. I'm gonna put this in the bag, and I'm gonna use, I guess I'm gonna use a Titebond. I'm gonna use this right here. This going back here. And let me see. I'm just gonna put it on the very bottom so far. Right, thank you so much. That is the one that I got from Michael's a couple years ago, maybe last year, I don't remember. Probably a couple years ago when they had their sale, their mega sale. Let's see. I'm just using this stick to spread it out, going upward a little bit because wait, let me see. Okay, see, I went too high on there. Need to make sure to go down low, and then just press down on it because you want to get as close to the bottom as you can, because you know this is going to be shrinking and you don't want a gap there. I know I don't want a gap. So see there, right there. Goodness. There's no gap there. It just looks dark. But there it is. No, I don't sell the mold for the grass. This one I got it off of Michael's a couple years ago. You might want to check to see if they have it. I honestly don't know if they do. But they may. I'm not sure. Does anyone know if Hobby Lobby has it? I can't remember if I ever saw it there with Hobby Lobby. Hi Wendy, how you doing? So yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I'm so sorry. If not, Jan, I don't know if Jan's here. Jan, maybe you can make a mold. I don't know if she has this mold already. Maybe she can do make a mold, because I know she makes molds, but I just don't know if she makes this one at all. If anyone knows whether if she does or not, let's all go send her a message. They don't have it, right, Maureen? I didn't think so. I was like, I don't think I've seen it there. But I know Michael's was one. Michael's did have it at one point. I don't know if they have it anymore, because they don't have the blue ones anymore. They discontinued the blue molds. They have the gray ones, and I'm not sure if they have it in the gray. I think Elisa, if Elisa is listening, she might be on it. She's pretty good at that. Or Albert. Albert, do you want me to make a mold? Make this one too? I think I'm going to do the one for the fence and send it to Albert, because he wants to make the mold. This way you guys can get it from him. And, or if Jan's already has one. See if they had any. Oh, they have, what? Did they have them? Oh, back then in Christmas. He did. How rude. Wow. They bought them all, huh? I forget. I think I've only bought twice, and that was years ago. Hey, Jan. Jan, do you have a grass mold? I have this one here from Michaels. I have a smaller one, and I can't remember where I bought that small one. I want to say Amazon, but it's smaller than this. But I did buy it because just in case I did smaller houses or small projects where I am going to need the grass. And actually, oh, wait. No, I didn't use it. I don't remember if I used it on the other Purple Fairy house. I don't have it here. It's sold, and I think I shipped it already. But it's great, too, for the smaller houses that you make or projects. So that's why I kept it. But I think I bought it on Amazon. Amazon may have this one, guys. I just don't know. I'm sure they do. You may be able to find it on Temu too, if you can send me the fence. Okay, so Albert said if I send him the fence and the grass, he can do it. Okay, I'll wait for, I'll do this one for you and then wait for it to dry and send them together. Oh, they just put them out. Go check your local store. They just put what out? Oh, the $10 ones? Really? They did. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna. I need to go to, I have a return. Oh, actually, no. Oh, yes, I have a return for Hobby Lobby because I bought one of their trays, the strawberry tray, the big one, and I didn't realize that it's cracked. Okay, Jan said for Albert to do it, so you guys want it. Albert's going to be having them in a couple of weeks. Because I have to make this mold and send it to him so he can do it. Darn it. Okay, it's this one here. I love them. Yeah, me too. Me too, Maureen. I love them. Ah! Sorry, guys. Actually, I should just use this right here. I'm not pressing on it for glue to come out unless I need it, but right now I don't. I'm just spreading it out with the nozzle where I need it. I don't know how long I'll be out of commission. Oh, okay, that's right. You're having surgery, right? Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, let's see. They're like that. Let me cut this off. Found a grass mold on Amazon. Really, Gloria? Nice. That's a good deal, I think. You know what? I'm not going to cut it. No, I'm not going to cut it. I'll just add glue. It's so stinking adorable. I just love it. I've always liked this one. Yeah, it's got to be there. Oh, 750. Oh, girl. Well, good luck. Hopefully, it all goes well. I will be praying for you. And for your speedy recovery as well. Yeah, those surgeries are usually like early in the mornings. So there it is all the way around. How did you get the clay on the egg so smooth? Looks great. Thank you, Joanne. Well, I use my clay. This is the pink one from my shop. And just rolled it out, and then just you know, I rolled out a huge circle and then just laid it on top, and I just, you know, with my hands, with my palms actually, just tucked it in on there so it can adjust. I believe I did use yeah, I did use a little bit of the adhesive on there, and then underneath at the bottom of it, I did tuck in the clay, like let's say the open area, I just tucked it in underneath, and that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. Hola, Edis, how you doing? Thank you for being here, love. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's see. Let me tuck that in over there. We're gonna go ahead and thank you so much, Joanne. The fence, this is the fence. See how it came out? There's a little gaps right there. I may, let me see, I'm probably gonna take them out. Cut them off now, because I didn't want to do that when they were wet, because it's such a delicate area that I didn't want it to break off anymore, because this is part of it. So it did break off. It broke off where they do connect right here, where they connect right there. See how small and thin an area that is? So yeah, let me see if this will work. I'm using my X-Acto one. Okay, yeah, this is working pretty good. Just to clean off those little areas, you could tuck them in when the clay is wet, but I just didn't want to mess with it anymore because it had already broken off on me, and I was like, no, I don't want to risk it. But with your X-Acto, you can, because it's so sharp, and the and this part is so. You do, Maureen. Awesome. Yeah, the fence mold is also from Michaels. Where is it? Yeah, because it's the blue one here. I knew I wanted to use it eventually one day, and I actually bought it, like I said, a couple years ago. They were on sale, and why not? Some of y'all had them on sale for $5, but mine had them for $7. It was still a good deal, so I went ahead and got them anyway. Yeah, you know how I feel about that. Oh my god. One thing about the molds that I make, if you work with UV resin, you can dry both sides. Okay, awesome. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Actually, there's one area here that I need to cut off. Okay, there. Okay. So I'm gonna put this fence on this side because there's more room than over here. I really don't have the space. I may put a little piece right here, but we'll see. Let me see how that would even look. Like this one right here. That would look so cute, right? That one right there. Let me see. Let me stand it up against that. That would look cute. That would look so cute. Right? Just right there, that little piece que la fregada. That would look so cute. Oh my god. Okay, let me just... Michael's was having a clear sale. Yes, me too. That's when I grabbed them. That's what I say. Some of y'all had them for $5. I was so jealous, so I ran. And mine were $7, but I still grabbed a whole bunch. I was like, I like it. If I liked it, I grabbed it and I bought it because I was like, they were a great deal. They were a great price. So I'm finding more spots. Oh my god. This one here, I'm not gonna use those adhesive, the Titebond or the Aleene's Tacky Glue, because they still need some time to dry, and I need instant dry time. So I'm going to use for this fence is the Super Glue Gel. No Drip Gel Gorilla. And this one is 15 grams. And it's like $6-7. But I really love it. I really love it. And I hope I can use it right now. Let me unclog that. Okay, let me see. Yes, Ramona. They were on clearance. I mean, you can add this if you want when the clay is dry, but it's not gonna, you have to babysit it big time because it will not stay standing upright. This one here, just gotta hold it, hold it, hold it. It started me another collection. Yeah. The molds. Just holding it right now. Hopefully it stays in position. I think I might have put it slanted a little bit. But, let me see, no. Something, no, wait, maybe. Okay, so I had to put something on this side. I just put this on there to hold it for me on this side. It's my personal piece. Okay. Yeah, so let me connect this piece to it. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully I can get this one on there right. Oh yeah, see, this one broke off right here. They're very delicate. It's very delicate because of those small little areas, so just be careful with them. Let me just hold it right there. So, but you know, I'm still gonna use them. It's a great fence, and I just love this so much. Every little slat of wood or piece of wood has they're different wood patterns on them. I'm putting for the fan. Yeah. Hi Raymond, how you doing? Are you working? For the molds, Maureen? Yeah, me too. Hi Angie, Whippa, woohoo. Let's see, we're finishing up, hopefully finishing up the house, the bunny house. I think it actually worked letting that stay there. Actually, you know what I should have done? I think I'm gonna, well, I mean, it's already there. It's already, oh, that one's not even touching the ground. The center isn't touching. I may take it off. That's what I just noticed. See the little, see that extra gap after the board? I'm gonna remove it because it's just a very thin line. I'm gonna cut it off. This way, I have better support when I stand it or glue it to the grass. Yeah, this is gonna work better because the board is wider. That piece is so thin. It's like barely hanging on, barely grabbing on. So this piece is, see how wider it is? See how thick that board is? The other one was just a little strip. Let me remove it. I should be able to remove it. The center part isn't even. I'm gonna mess it up. The center part is not, it's already stuck on there. I can't. It's okay. So let me just go ahead and add this glue on there. It's kind of like sunk in a little bit, but not quite. Hi, Shelby. How are you doing? Shelby, I gotta catch you on the replay because I've been so busy. Oh my God. But let me see. But on 2.0, I love it, girl. Love everything you did there. It's amaze balls. Amazing. Love it, love it. Okay, I'm trying to connect it here on the top too. That one looks so much better than, yeah, cut those little extras on the bottom of the fence so it can stand. If you let the fence dry first. Okay, see how it just sits there much better than over here. This one here where I didn't. But it's already, I remember I used the super glue, so it's already on there. You can't tell unless you look. But that's what I would do. Oh my God, so stinking cute. I love it. I love it, love it. Oh my goodness, I bet, yes. I bet, yeah, I can see. But yes, I actually want to, once I start doing, I really want to do them. So once I really do the projects, I'm going to like, hi, Bae. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Bae. That designer isn't. Yeah, so I'm going to, I can't wait to do it. So I'm going to be like, replay, pause, replay, like, rewind, and all that stuff. Freeze. Tulip, I think is my favorite. Oh, yes. They're so pretty. Everything's so pretty. Let me see. Okay, I have some little mini eggs from Ma'am, Crafty Ma'am. The bunny shakes. The bunny shakes y'all did, Marie and Nicole. You guys did amazing. I caught the ending because I was on the phone with, oh my gosh, so many people. And then dealing with it. But anyways, oh my God, I want to stay. See, Angie, I keep dropping stuff. I don't know if I should leave. I want to put one on its side, but let's see. Yeah, so stinking cute. I just love them all so much. Oh my God, they're so pretty. I was thinking maybe it will be here standing. Like you guys can't see. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put love your pulling. Yeah, I was gonna say that, Angie, but so I don't know if she's here. You're here. Yeah, did you see me? Did you see me? Oh my gosh, you have no idea how many times I dropped stuff today. Because I was while I was waiting for him to come by, I was hanging some portraits on my walls, and I hung 6, which I had waiting in my hallway for like weeks now. And I said, you know what, I only have a little bit of time before he comes over, so let me just go ahead and do that. And I don't know where glue is. And then I said, and so I'm there, you know, hanging portraits, and but big ones, right? And so I did that. So I did that, and let me see, where's the, okay. And then I was dropping stuff left and right. I thought about you. I was like, oh my God. Every time I dropped the nails. I dropped my measuring tape. I didn't drop the hammer, thank God. My glasses, my pen. I was like, oh my God. Angie, well, do you feel better now? I hope so. Hi, Brenda. Here, I put those there. Hi, Alyssa. How you doing? I might put one over here inside. I could have if I put this a little bit more inside, I would have been able, like, more closer to the house. I would probably put a couple outside, but I didn't. So, that's okay. I was supposed to, but I didn't, and that's what happened. Thank you, Alyssa. So you guys can do that if you want. You know, so I'm just gonna put this one standing up because it's just so stinking cute. They're just so stinking cute. I just love them so much. Oh my God. I think I'm going to put this one on the other side over here. Just standing up. I like them standing up. I like them laying down too. But, awesome, Angie. Yes. Thank you so much, Margarita. Thank you so much, love. So there's the one on the inside there, along that fence there. And then the other one over here, right there. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and do one of these, the fence. Make a fence, because I meant to do just I'll probably just do just a little section of it, maybe like 4 or 5, and I'll let that one dry because it needs some drying time before I put it on. And on the other side, just that little piece. And then I'll add the, I'll do the window. I'll finish off that window. And of course, you guys, if you decide to make one of these, thank you, Maureen. Make sure to tag me or send me a picture. This way I can see it. I love to see y'all create your own, make it your own, and the different techniques or different colors, and you know, the new things you add to it, and all that stuff. So fun to watch. So fun. Oh my gosh. It's not gonna want to come out. Ah! I didn't spray it. Did you give me? No, Albert, she's actually in here. You didn't hear her? She didn't bark, but she's in here. She's definitely in here. She's been asleep. The cable guy woke her up, so she went back to sleep. She's been asleep. But she just walked in here. Oh my gosh, I didn't spray it. See, I didn't spray it. I need to spray it. Where's my spray? Over there, hold on. And I have to step over her. She's in here. Yeah, she's here. She's laying down on the. Okay, now she's next to me because I felt her. She's looking right at me. She's looking right up at me. Yes, baby girl. Do you want to say hi? Cause see, how does she know I'm talking about her? Oh my god. Do you want to say hi, Mama? Yeah. You look sleepy. She's looking at me with her sleepy eyes. Mommy, do you want to say hi? Come on. Okay, she does, guys. She laid down for me to pick her up. Okay, come on. Good girl, Mama. Good girl. Okay, come on. When she lays down, she wants me to pick her up. Say hi, Mama. She needs a bath. She's getting a bath. Right, Mama? You say hi. Say hi to everyone. Say hi, guys. What y'all doing? Okay, let me put her down. Okay, come on. Right here, good girl. Oh my gosh. So see, there she is. I think you said her name. Oh, I did I? No, she was already in here when I said her name. Well, I guess, right, because that's what made her come over here to me. She's like, yes, Mommy, you coming? She, did I tell you guys what she did with a bunny? I don't think I told you guys. Did I say what she did with the bunny? Thank you, Mary. She gets hi, hey, Coconut. Coconut says hi. Yeah, she gets a lot of compliments on that collar. I bought her so many. She has several. But when she wears this one, she always gets compliments. When we go out and about, she loves to go shopping with her mama. She does. I didn't tell you, right? Okay. Okay, before I say anything, don't come at me or her. Yesterday, I got it on Amazon. If anybody's interested in her collar, I can post it, the link for you guys. She, anyway, so this was like about, I don't know, maybe about a month ago or so. Oh my goodness, I was so, I freaked out. I couldn't believe. Well, anyways, Coconut, it was in the evening. It wasn't that late, maybe about 6 in the evening or so. She had been barking a lot, like excessively barking, like, and I was like, oh my god, why is she barking, you know, like, oh, there must be something, there's got to be something, there's a reason why she's barking. And I always tell my husband, please go check, you know, we have to check when she's barking like that, because it's something's there, something's out there. She's pretty quiet when she's in the backyard. She has a doggy door, for those of you who don't know. So she can go in and out whenever she wants, right? So she's got her freedom to do so. And we have a fenced in backyard. It's not that big, it's fenced in. And then my husband actually, years ago, he put along the fence. No, she was not, Ramona. She's fixed. And she's anyway, so my husband put, because, you know, she when she was a puppy, she, you know, they dig, right? And of course she's out of that. She doesn't, well, oh no, she doesn't, because I used that one and it had glue in it. Oh, darn it. No, I'm just trying to connect it because it disconnected here a little bit. So he put this wire along the bottom of the fence. He put this wire, no, not wire, metal sheets all along one side, a couple of sides of the house, of the fence in the backyard, because of her digging. And then also our neighbor on that side, they have big dogs, and then we didn't want them to come over to our side of the fence, and then there'd be no more Coconut, right? Because they're big dogs, and she's little. She, at the time, well, right now she's like 16, 18 pounds. At the time she was 10 pounds less. Well, anyways, so he did that, and there's a reason why I'm telling you that. So like this is our fence, right? And all along, like let's say from like this point or this part of the fence down and underground, he, you know, hammered in those metal sheets, which he did buy from Amazon. And anyway, so my husband had told me early in the week, he said, oh, I was walking her on the side of the house, and she had her nose dug in the grass, like in there, like she found something. And he's like, oh my God. And all of a sudden she came up and she had a mouse in her mouth. And I said, well, how do you know it was a mouse? Did you see it? He goes, yeah, and I heard it squeal. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, that's kind of strange. Like, why would it? I don't know. All these questions in my mind. But I am like, okay. So he told me what it looked like. You know, it was just a hole, and there was like, well, it was like, I guess like covered with grass, or just not covered with, it just like, you couldn't really see it, right? But she found it. And I'm like, okay. So the next morning, I take her, because he's at work, and I take her for a walk. She goes to that side of the house, and then all of a sudden she stops, and then she's about to sniff. And I remember my husband, what he said, and when I looked down, I saw this little hole, and it had like a little cover of grass, right? And like, this is a hole, right? And then there was a little patch of grass covering it, like like an igloo kind of type of thing. And Coconut was about to sniff, and I remember what my husband said, and I like, no. So I pulled her, but actually she had already sniffed. She had already her nose in there, or no, not in there, but she was about to, like, right there, right? So when I saw her do that, I pulled her leash to pull her back. She has a harness, by the way. She doesn't have a collar. She wears a harness. So I pulled her back, and as I did that, two bunnies came like dashing out, but I immediately thought at first, oh my God, the rats, not mice, they're rats, because they were big. And I looked at them running, and I was like, they're neither. Yes, Karen, they were rabbits. They were baby rabbits. And I was like, oh my God. I was excited, but like, oh my God, I'm freaking out, because, like, you know, they were right there, and I didn't realize. And one of them ran towards my neighbor's house, her backyard, and it went in. And then the second one went towards my fence to go to my backyard, but it couldn't, because it like bumped it, and it came back out, because my husband, remember I told you the metal sheets, and that's why it couldn't go to my backyard. So it went to my neighbor's yard. And so I was like, oh my God. So I came inside, I called my husband, I told him, they're not mice. You did. Well, I had asked him, I said, are you sure that was there only one hole, or was there a second hole, like a few inches away, like maybe about a foot away? Because if there was a second hole, I know that's a snake, because we have found snakes, and she has killed a baby snake before on the other side of the house. And in our backyard. Hi, Morticia. And so I called him, they're rabbits, they're not mice. And he's like, how do you know? I said, because I saw them. I told him what happened. And then the next day, so this is already day three, when she was barking a lot, I was like, oh my God, I was so tired. And I was like, I just ate dinner. I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to get up. So I kept telling her to please, Kuna, be quiet, come inside. And she wouldn't come inside. She didn't listen to me. She usually does. But actually she did. I think maybe once or twice she came in like, mommy. And then I'm like, I always pet her. And then she goes back out and she calms down. Well, she came in a couple of times and she went back out, but she didn't calm down. She kept barking up a storm. And I'm like, oh my God, what the heck? And then after a good while, she stopped. And then I'm in the kitchen, like whatever I'm doing, cleaning up or whatever. And and I'm in the kitchen, and then I see her coming in from her doggy house, and she's walking all normal, like walking in, right? And then I see her pass, like I see her like peripheral vision or whatever, and I'm like, and I noticed that she had something in her mouth, but I didn't know what, because she just, I'm like, and I went around the kitchen island, and I called her. I said, hey, I said her name, and I said, what do you have? What do you have, mommy? And she kept walking. And so when I went around and I called her again, she turned back at me. And when she looked back at me, she had a bunny in her mouth. And all I saw were paws. Just paws. 4 paws. And I was like, freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I was so frantic. I was like, oh my God. So I called my husband, but before I called my husband, I had because he's at work, and he was working at night, anyways. And so I had I was thinking, oh my God, I had told her to drop it, but I was like, oh my God, no, because what if the bunny's still alive? There was no blood, by the way, on her or the bunny, no blood at all. And so I was like, oh my God, what if she drops it and it's alive and it starts running all over my house? I'm never gonna find it. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know what to do. And she's like, she just froze. She didn't know what to do either with me. She was like coming towards me and I'm backing up. And then she's gonna go towards my bedroom. And I was like, no. And thank God, she dropped it just before she went into my bedroom. And I had called my husband. He's like, we need to keep her away, like isolate her. So, oh my gosh, our husky brought a dead rabbit. Oh my God, what did you do, Karen? Oh my God, did that freak you out? I never see. She's never done that. My sister was like, "Aw, she brought you a bunny." I'm like, no, it's not all cute. But anyway, so she dropped it before she went into my room. Thank God. And that's what my husband said. It's their nature. That's what they do, and exactly, Maureen. And I think that's what happened, because I think about how she plays with her stuffed animals. Like she'll put them in her mouth. She's playing, and then like her head literally goes this fast. Her shaking them back and forth. So I think that's probably what she did. And that's, they're small. It was a baby one, and it's got a tiny brain. So, she shook it, and the brain just, it was gone. And I don't know why I'm doing that. So when she dropped it, I was afraid it was gonna move and start running, but it didn't. It just stayed there. And I thought, what if it's playing dead? Because I don't know if they do that. Then later on, my husband got home. He's like, he Googled it. He said, I just got a bag and put it in there. That's what I ended up doing. I ended up scooping it up with the broom, and I threw that away. And I put it in a bag, and I took it outside to the trash can outside. And then when my husband got home, he's like, hey, I Googled it. He said that sometimes they will play dead. Like they will, yeah, that's probably what it was. And so I said, well, I don't know. She was bringing mommy a gift. I know. Oh my God. And I love bunnies, guys. Oh my God. And so so anyways, when he said this, well, I don't know, what do you want to do? So I didn't want to take it out because he thought, what if it's, alive in the trash can in the bag and it's going to die because it can't breathe. Only possums play dead. Oh my gosh, I wish. I went up close and personal one time. Oh my God. Anyways, a long time ago, many months ago. Anyway, so yeah, he took it out, put it over there. I said, well, if you want, you can take it out, put it over there by its house, and see what happens. But my thing was, what if another, because we do have coyote a block, 2 blocks or block away from here, but on the lake I told you guys before. There's deer and buck and stray dogs and cats. And I was like, what if they take it? I don't want that to happen. Yeah, that's what he said. Per Google, they do that. I didn't know that either, but I did think about it. Well, what if it does? But I thought, well, I don't know if rabbits do that, but he said they do. And I didn't even tell him that. I just, he just came and told me that. And I was like, oh, well, if you want to do that, it's up to you. But I don't I would hate it if in the morning it's gone. But it wasn't. He did leave it out there, hoping maybe, I don't know, it would wake up and it was playing dead and it would take off, with the other bunny. I don't even know what happened to the other bunny. He probably took off, probably scared. She was probably chasing it around in the backyard, because a couple years ago I did see one. It was when I was working, and it was early in the morning. I was getting my stuff ready in the kitchen for work and actually getting her food ready. And she dashed outside, and I was like, I saw something go across her doggy door, and I was like, what the heck was that? I ran out there with her, and I'm over there chasing her, and she's chasing the bunny. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm not going to be chasing anybody. So it finally went out, and that's when my husband put the thingy on the fence, the metal sheets. To prevent them from coming in. Well, it ended up coming in probably because they went into my neighbor's yard. They probably came in through there because that was easy access from the one side and then the back, because the other 2 sides are covered. But yeah, now we're gonna have to cover the other 2. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what she did. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. I cleaned her mouth inside and out. Her paws, her whole body. I was like, you're not giving me a kiss. No kisses for mommy today, tomorrow, the rest of the week. Oh my gosh. So that's what happened. So she did. But yeah, my husband said that's what they do. It's her nature, but I just didn't expect that in my house. I was like, oh my God. But she walked in like, oh, no big deal. I'm just gonna go play with this over there in the room. She probably would have brought it in this room, because she comes in and she usually comes over here to do a window. She probably would have put it over here by the window. Oh my God. Crazy. This is not thing out. Applying pressure. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Use this one here. This is for the window on this. Actually, I should put this on the inside. Yeah. But anyways, I brought this ribbon, guys. This one here so we can put on the top. Or this one's like 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inch wide. And then this one is 2.5. Looks like 2.5. Yep, 2.5 inches wide for the top of the house for the bow. So let me know. I think I have a wider one than this, but I'm not certain. Or if you want to do like an aqua blue, like a light blue on top with blue, like this one, but 2.5 inches width. I do have that one. I have it in the other room. I know where that one's at. I think they tunnel under fences. They do. They the first one from a couple years ago, it did that. It actually, we can still see, but no, actually, because he covered it up. It was something else that I'm thinking about. Yeah, but I did see that one from a couple years ago on that side of the fence. It's actually the fence that's facing the street. You can see like the U shape where it dug from the outside under the fence to come back up inside the yard. So, hey, you know, whatever comes in the yard, the dogs are free to, you know, do what they want with it, right? They're your pet, your animal, whatever. So, even a cat. How did oh yeah. Yeah, you know, the Westies, they were bred to, well, they're hunters for something, I forgot, but they're all hunters. Thank you, Maureen. I forgot what. Goodness, I need this dinner. So you didn't get scared, Karen, when you saw your dog bringing you the bunny? Or bunnies? I was like, I didn't know if it was alive or not. I didn't think it was because it was the paws were not moving. But I didn't know. Again, I didn't know if it was playing like it was gone or not. So I was like, okay. Oh, actually, this goes inside. Yeah, so that's the story from Miss Coconut. Silly girl. This one, I think it is thicker than the other side, but it doesn't want to thin out anymore. Did you hear my story when Moose ran rolling in? No, Carly, I did not. Was that recent? Tell me which live and I'll go watch it. So I can hear your story. I think is it you that I read that you were used to him bringing you stuff like that? I was like, oh my God. I mean, if she keeps doing it, I guess, you know, I should get used to it, right? But we shall see. We shall see how she does. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. Let me put gold here. I screamed and right, see, that's how I was too, Karen. I was like, oh my God. My husband said, I think you scared her more than anything because she just like, she looked at me like she was scared, and she's like, she didn't know what to do. But I didn't know what to do either. I was like, oh my God. I didn't know what to do, guys. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Where's this thing? My little dog chases that. Dear Dugskies. Oh my gosh. To get a goose. Oh my gosh. But again, there was no blood. So that was a good thing. There wasn't any, and oh, wrong one. It was so awful. Oh my gosh, Carly. Oh my gosh. See, I'm not the only one who panicked or freaked out. It's like, oh my God. What am I going to do? Oh my gosh. Did the boys help you, Carly? Oh my gosh. I was like, Coconut, you're a girl, not supposed to do those things. Oh my gosh, let me see. I know. We had lots of bunnies. Oh my gosh, let me see. But I have... Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, they weren't home. Oh my gosh. I was home alone too. I was like, ah! My husband was like, can you put it in the bag? If not, I'll go home. I'll go home and I'll get off work. I'll go home and do it. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'll do it. I just don't want to do it. He go tell you, are you sure? Are you sure? I'll go home right now. I'm like, no, it's okay. I can do it. I can do it. I just don't want to. I didn't want to, but I had to. Oh my God. Wait. What was Moose rolling in? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Crazy. No. I know, I'm in like several Westie groups. And even like reels. I see reels where the Westies are, because they're white, you can tell they're dirty like super quick, right? And there's some that come inside and they're like full of mud, and I'm like, oh my God. I would freak out, be like, oh my God, why? Why must you do this to me? 10 minutes and John will be coming on, you guys. She's gonna be coming on with us live in a few minutes. 10 minutes. I would cry. I wanted to, but I was like, I was trying not to, scare her, but it was too late. I was like, wow, she scared me. She scared me. I went into panic mode. My husband was like, calm down. I can't understand what you're saying. I never thought I would be like that. You know how you hear that in the movies and stuff? People are just like, you just can't understand a word. They're saying, that was me. I was like, oh, I always see them like, oh my God, girl, calm down. And then here I am. Oh my God. Never, ever have I ever been that way. Never. Oh my gosh. Never. Oh my god. And here I was. Here I was. This one's definitely thicker and wider. There's that window there. I was gonna do originally like the bottom half green and the top half blue, like the grass in the sky. But I didn't do that. I just went with the yellow. It's okay. Yes. So good. I'm not alone. Okay, which ribbon, guys? On top here. I'm gonna add some window boxes here, and on the other side I'm gonna add little roses, I think, in there. Actually, while I wait for you guys to tell me which ribbon, this one, that one, or the blue one. I don't know if blue would go well because I really don't have blue in here, even though it sounds really cute, but I just don't have anything. So let me know. And I'm gonna I'm supposed to add some more. I forgot. I just remember some more. See the mushrooms right in here? I need to make more mushrooms and put them over here on this side, probably back here. I'll add those off camera, and then once I'm done with it, I will go ahead and post a picture of them. And let me see. Actually, let me see if this is gonna be good enough. Actually, I just thought about it. Let me make this really thick. As thick as I can. I have to use all this right here. It's okay. 8 minutes. Yeah. The solid pink ribbon or the floral one. Or if you have an idea of another color or pattern, let me know. Actually, let me see. Just rolled like a ball, right? Just roll a ball, I guess. Okay, and then I'm gonna squish it down a little bit with my hand, but mainly with the acrylic board. And I do want it that thick. It could be thicker, but we're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna try it like this, see how this one goes. And then I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna make let me see. You can even just leave them like that too, and then put them there. That's gonna be good thickness, yeah. Oh my gosh, that would look so cool. Oh, you know what? I could make an awning on there, above the door. Should we make an awning above the door? Just kind of square. Just a square. Okay, let me see. It don't matter. Okay. And this will be our window box. Flower box. Window flower box. Doing two, just smoothing out the edges there and the corners as well. And then this is you can make it as wide as you want. I just don't want it to stick out too much. And you could even do like make an indentation at the top. Let me try it on this one here. Kind of like this, like a dip in there, so you can put your flowers in there. Let me do that over there, over here. Thank you, Maureen. Like that, right? That's my flower box. And put some adhesive on there, on the whole thing. Thank you, Maureen. Are you gonna make one? Who's gonna make one? Who's gonna make one? I want to know who's gonna make one. Hi, Christy. How are you doing, love? I'm about to get off. You can watch the replay. But here's the flower box. And then I'll add some little roses and little flowers in there. Let me see the other side. Just pressing it up against there. So 2 minutes. And Joan, with Joan's design, is going to be coming on. In just a few minutes. So make sure to go check her out. Go show her some love. And see what she's doing. She always does some cute things. If you haven't seen her, go check her out. What's the house made out of? Morticia, it is a plastic egg, jumbo egg from Dollar Tree. And it's the top half of it. So here's the other window box, flower box. I want to make sure it's hold on. I wish I could push it. Oh, there we go. So there's the other one there. I need to push that up because I see there's a gap. Okay, on the window, it sails. So there it is. I'm gonna try. Thank you so much. Awesome, Maureen. Hi, Cindy. Good evening. Thank you, Morticia. So the bow, I guess I'll figure it out. I didn't see anyone say anything. Did someone say? Should we do this bow on the top? It's not gonna be that long on the top, like this one. Oh my gosh. That one, I think that's kind of too busy. So I kind of want to maybe just stick to something like this. Thank you, Margarita. But a big bubble. Maybe like this one here. You like the ribbon? Maybe this one, right? Because it doesn't stand out too much. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna use that one. So here it is. Go watch Joan right now, guys. And I'm just gonna, you know, add some flowers there and add some more mushrooms over here and at the bow and oh, and at the little fence once it's dry. And I'll take a picture. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a live sale day with live sales and crafting down south. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys. Thank you.